Oops. I keep messing up that second shift. Gotta cut down that tree. I gotta turn up that second gear, I think. It's not really doing it. Let's see. Get rid of some of this delay. I think second gear needs to be a little more, but let's see. See what that does. Just trying out this nocturnal tuned MK3. I have my own. Just trying out this tune. He's hitting 5 4s in it, but I can't, haven't been able to do that. I think that was a little better on the shifts. Still seems like it needs a little more second gear though. I don't think this is gonna 5-4 for me though. Out here on a Wednesday night. No, this ain't a freak tune. It's a, I'll tell you in a second. No, this is a nocturnal tune. His last few tunes have been this spin launch, like they work kind of like the Nissan Z. Of course, his was running 548, but mine is low fives because I can't seem to get it to launch like his was launching. I don't know if I'm losing it on the 60-foot or what, but I think it's a little better than the one that I did. The one that I did was a little more difficult. So I pretty much did mine just like the Datsun, but it doesn't launch like that. Has the bounce launch. I think I have taller tires. Mine's just like a simple bounce launch, but it doesn't 60 like his. What do you mean the front wheels fit under? I think they peek out a little bit. You could probably let's see, what kind of fenders do I have? You could probably go with the big fenders. I don't think the back tires fit though. I think we need a cool wing on this. I never use this wing. The back tires never fit on this. Nah, they don't fit on this car. I usually just would just like leave them sticking out a little so they don't look as stupid. And put the maybe give it a little camber. That might be the way to go. Yeah, I don't know how he's running 540. He was running 548 in this. Yeah, see the tires still clip through when you do the burnout. I think I was trying to put some more stiffness in the front, because on his tune he had the stiffness at 65, but then he also said try 66 through 69 might also work. So I'm guessing that's because of your whatever device he's running on. It's not going to work the same on yours. It just seems like if you change anything at all, it makes the car slower. So, like, I don't know how you come up with the perfect tune that you can't really even change anything on to try to make better. It just makes it worse. I think those are better shifts on that one. I think I may have gotten a 51 out of it, or maybe even a 50. Yeah, I wish you could do something about the back tires, though. I mean, I could camber them even more, but I don't think they would. I mean, I would end up just doing this. Just like going no fender. That's how I have my other tires sticking out further. No, I don't get the tuning on any of these. I mean, to be able to figure out the right first gear, to have a car launch at 93, is such an oddball. Like, where do you come up with that being the best? To come up with a 93 launch. And the suspension is pretty much kind of like the basic thing you would do. High, low, no bump, all rebound. Bars are just like how you put any other bars, but you know how how it's able to get that spin launch. No, I don't know that I would ever figure this out, especially to get the spin launch like that. Because the one that I did was just your basic bump, like bounce launch that you do on every other car. I think it's just a matter of, now this seems to be worse. See, I tried to change it a little, and it's not as good. I think let's see, I think the second gear was lower. I think it was more like this. But I mean, I would never think to set first gear at 93 on something. I think that was a little laggy. Let's see. What should we... But I mean, I don't know how you come up with a tune that's so perfect like that. I bet you could stick that same tune on the Datsun And I bet you it would run the exact same. All right, so just gonna see what's going on out here. Got an hour and a half to beat 531. I got the 5400 because I think that was when I ran that 39 yesterday. I didn't notice that I got a little, I think I had a 405 up here. Yeah, that's not legit. 31's not legit. Can't run that. I mean, if you know, like if I get lag from streaming plus all the other shit I'm running, I mean, I've lagged like a 5. I think I lagged like a 535 in the RS6, but I mean it was obviously lag. I mean you could see it on the game, but that's like, I mean that's like once in a, you know, something that happens. I could go for months without that happening. See, I got a lag spike right there. That's what I call it, a lag spike. Even though it didn't affect the pass. I think that Messenger causes that for some reason. Because I saw one time where I got a message on Messenger, and I saw the game lag like that. I think for some reason. Because it was right at the instant I got the message, I saw my game lag. So I'm pretty sure, but I don't know how Messenger would affect it that much. Maybe because it's like a sudden thing where it sends, you know, where there's information coming in. So it creates like a, you know, like an instant lag instead of, you know, like streaming is like a constant thing, you know, that's using internet, like, you know, at a kind of like a level, the same level all the time. But I'm thinking Messenger might kind of have like a spike effect. You know, probably like if you opened up a web page in the middle of a race, might do something like that. That was slow, slow. Been trying some different tracks, but I don't know that it made a real difference. I know I got those good passes on Memphis when we were racing, but I don't know if it makes it. I don't know if that even really makes a difference. I think it's just in how the connection is. It's like a good lag or bad lag. I was late on a second gear again. Seems like second gear is coming too quick. Or I might be slow on it. All right. Oh, Flip is out here. I haven't seen him in a long time. Oh, I didn't notice that was a Lambo. I already have the volume turned down, so. I know Flip usually isn't in the meta car. That was funny. His car was way in front of me in the screen, on the screen. I only beat him by 001. I want to look at that replay real quick. but it never showed me catching him. Then on the replay, it makes that last minute correction. Oh, I didn't even realize that was a good pass for that car, except for the RT. I don't know if that's because I stream, so I don't sync up with the people, or if it's them, or if it's me, or what. Usually the people are, if it's a close race, they're side by side, but sometimes the cars just aren't. They're not next to each other, even though it's a close race. I think they just call that desync, where you're not exactly in sync with the other person over the internet. But it's not like lagging. This guy doesn't look like he's going to connect. So we got a free buy run here. He must be pushing it back into the pits. I don't know if people just leave the race when that happens, or if they just don't connect. It's still not giving me the message that he disconnected. Like maybe his car is stuck back there where you can't see it, and he doesn't want to disconnect. I think if you stage, it forces it to count down, and then it shows disconnect. Like right before the race starts. That was weird. It looked like something flashed by the car when I was going down the track. Was that the scoreboard? Oh, I can't look at a replay. Yep, flip is back. What is this? I think my internet just took a dump. What is this? They're talking about a beta version in career. I think these guys are beta testers. Some of these guys in the global chat. There isn't an update, is there? No, there's no update. It looks like there could be an update coming out of what those guys are talking about. So we racing or what? Or are you just spectating? I didn't get a launch that time. I wonder if that car would launch better if I ran 120 FPS. If you use this, if you unlock the screen right, the refresh right, but then you'd have to change the FPS to 120 to match it. On my phone will just run it at 120. It seems like it's the same. So maybe I don't know, something to try, I guess. Maybe the game would work better. Because that's what the new phones have, 120 hertz. I think iPhones have had 120 hertz for a while in the good Android phones. Yeah, you try it. I mean, I use all the same tunes on my phone, and I think yeah. See, that's the problem. You have to change your delay on everything. That could be why I'm behind a lot of people on screen too, because they're running higher refresh rate. See if I red light. Technically, it should improve this car though, because if it launches harder because it's higher FPS, then the spin launch should work better. You can tell it's smoother. Yeah, see, he still got to the line before me. I missed the shift. The car still didn't launch right. Did you ever try that? Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. But it didn't improve this car. And I would have thought that it would that it would make this car better. There's the true test. Yeah, see that gives you a way better uh, way better RT, but I don't know. That's like an 04 to 05 difference of how fast your game works. But if it doesn't change how your car runs, then there's really no point in using it. I don't know if it's worth changing the delay on all my cars. I mean, then you're talking about this car would be, I'd be looking at almost 100 delay on this, which is kind of crazy. to put a 0.1 delay on a car. The game obviously works quicker. Yeah, I think I'm on 4.4. Seems like the game is choppier. Like it can't handle that much FPS. Are you out here? I'd like to see if you could tell if my car looks different. I mean, I guess it would run better on 8.4. That's basically like a phone. But the thing about a phone is that that's all you're doing on your phone is the game. See, your car looks a little choppy on my end. Pretty much the same as they always do. That was only 008. It seems like the car works the same though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Especially when I'm streaming. That's just basically using more power, trying to run the game faster. So I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. If you want to try it, let me know what it's like. If you want to put up a race. If I could get more consistency doing it that way, even if I had to add more delay to everything. Then I'd say it might be worth it. If my game worked better in my car and I got more consistency, it was smoother. The only downside would be drawing more power. I think my PC is basically pretty much doing everything it can handle with streaming the game, doing all this shit, 2 screens, and playing the game. I think it's pretty much at its limit. It's weird how I keep missing that second gear. Yeah, see, I run a 541 first pass when I change back. I'll see if I can find you out there. I'm sure the people that know what effect it has, they probably know what the best setting is to make your car the fastest. There's flip. I'll bring a different car. You might be able to handle better than me because you have that you have the RTX card. I don't have that. So it might be different for you. But it might not help you because you've got the disadvantage with the connection. I've got the faster connection. So you're making your game work harder. Your car looks pretty smooth. My car's probably not going to run right. What does my car look like to you? What the hell? I don't know. That light went super fast. I don't know what happened. Maybe that's what's happening when I see these people when the light is going so fast. It's because they're on a faster FPS than I am. Does seem like the light is coming faster. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure about the camera angle thing. What did you turn up your delay to? Can you see a difference between what my screen looks like compared to yours as far as the smoothness? I got a lot of spin on that one. That race looked like you were ahead of me. It was only 006 though, so. There we go. I mean, I pretty much know where my delays are on all my cars that I use a lot. Well, this car only has 30. You think your car is slower? I mean, I would think running higher FPS is going to make your car more slippery because your game is running faster. But the thing is, I run all these same tunes on my phone that's 120, and my phone can actually be better sometimes than this. But the thing about the phone is that all you're running is the game, and that's it. Whereas the PC, you got all this other shit running in the background. Even if you're not running any other apps, it's got so much other shit running. It's like you're running a bunch of other apps in the background. I don't know. I don't know what I guess I could try it for a while. Because if the game actually works better, then it might be worth it. I don't know if I want to give it more memory though. I guess I might as well just, if I'm going to try it, I might as well just try it all the way. You're in what? I'm just kind of going to try the same setup. All right, here we go. I turned up my delay, so we'll see what happens. So it even changes how I stage. So I added 20 delay. My car is was definitely slippery. And that pass. I was looking at my FPS on that one, and it was dropping while it wasn't holding 120. So it went down to 84 FPS on the burnout. Like it can't handle it. It's only 100. Seems like I have the delay right. I don't know. Is your car better or worse? I don't like the fact that it's not holding the FPS. My car really slid that time. Yeah, that was horrible. I mean, if I'm only getting my FPS is going down. It seems like I can only do like around 80 FPS or maybe 85. Yeah, your FPS goes down. Well, and my FPS was going down into the 80s on the burnout. So that tells you that obviously puts more strain on your game, doing your burnout and stuff. But that's the thing. If I'm using a tune from someone on YouTube, and it's fast at 60, but if I turn it up to 120, then it doesn't work the same. Then that tells me that they're running at 60, and so the tune is set up for that. I know you can adjust the FPS on your phone too. Yes, mine went down to 72 on the burnout. This is probably a bad car to use. grab a different car. Let's see. The hell is my Z28? Is it already out? Oh, I couldn't see it. All right. So I'm at 85. Oh, that was a tie. You won the tie. Mine is so 3 tree. My other tree was a double O. That's a pretty big difference. Yeah. I don't know about this. The other thing is, like, say someone has a new phone that's capable of running 120 hertz, they can still set the game to only run at 60. And I'm wondering if that could be an advantage to make them faster. You know, that's like, yeah, see, it's like I don't want to be sitting here like trying to make trying to cheese basically and make graphics adjustments to make my car faster. I want the game to work better. But mine doesn't seem like it fluctuates between like around 100, fluctuates between 120 and 75. So I don't think you can handle it. Yeah, all right. Get some of that Vegemite. Well, it's dead out here tonight on YouTube. There's my guy, asphalt stomper. A little more even matchup with the Z28 than what he normally gets. Depending on how my Z28's working. Holy cow. 466. I wasn't expecting that. I hit those last 3 shifts late. Like real later than I usually would. But I think it was the 60 that did it. Because I hit the first shift at around 90, around 92 or something like that. And then 90, like around 95, and then like 98, 98, 98. And I think if you're somewhere around there, I think you can usually get a good one. But probably won't run that again tonight. I don't think I can turn up that FPS though while I'm streaming. Doesn't seem like the game can handle it. Yep, it's pretty slow out here. It is late. $5.50, not terrible. Not as good as I didn't get a good first gear on that one. All right. Switch our car up. We can do 50 in this car. That was a Lambo. I could probably beat some Integras and Civics with this. Depending on how it's working. We got the brand new Nissan Z right off the showroom floor here. The stock setup. He's got the bars on it. I was a little late on those later shifts. Still got a good pass though. Yellow bars again. Yellow bars for him, and he only got a 4 RT, so I have to assume that's on his end. Because I really don't think I can give someone yellow bars. There's another Lambo. I'd race a Lambo, but like I always say, things are just too darn loud. Little change in the music tonight. Big change, actually. I don't know where I even came up with listening to this music. Pretty hard to get a race here. Looks like we don't have any of the regulars on tonight. Let's see if there's any Facebook news. We got the yin and yang. The Beamer's supposed to run 5.4s now. See what this guy's got. He's bouncing in there. I totally missed second gear on that one. Got a crazy 60 on that. He's yellow bar. heck? I just heard this song yesterday. All right. Let's see if we can get a race here. Of course, I left front wheel drive on, and I get the Civic. He got the 48, but he got the 277 RT to my 475 with the 14. That's a good time for the Civic. A pretty good time. It's like the usual drama out there in the global chat. All right, we got the yin yang. Wasn't paying attention to that light. See, he's got yellow bars. I tried a little change here to see if people would still yellow bar on me, but I'm pretty sure I tried unlocking the FPS just to see, but I'm pretty sure the yellow bar is on them. I don't think that has anything to do with me. I think he's just lagging. Yeah, because he's getting a horrible RT, but he's getting a fast time. That's pretty much the indicator for when you're lagging. Get you the fast time, but the bad RT. See, he's bouncing in there. Yeah, he's lagging hard over there. Well, that's that experiment. See how the Lambo's running? I'm pretty sure the leaderboard just reset. So we'll see what see if people are getting up on the leaderboard. I'm gonna turn the volume down. Maybe that's what he was doing too. And that's why he didn't do his burnout right away. I think he's just trying to catch me off guard. Yeah. He left immediately. He was trying to get an advantage. That's what you got to do if you end up racing a Lambo. Got to try to get some kind of advantage, I guess. Just don't race a Lambo. Oh no, Ying Yang got his Lambo out. I wonder if he's on the stream. No. Doesn't look like anyone's on the stream right now. Let's see if he runs a crazy number with the yellow bar. didn't get my shifts. Yeah, see, he's getting, his RTs are all over the place. He's got the yellow bar, so he's probably hoping to get a little bump. He just left. Maybe he got such bad lag that he just left. Or disconnected. I think he killed my pass too. Because I got good shifts on that pass. Yeah, the leaderboard reset. And me and Voodoo are up here. Oh, Blue's out here too. So we got on the same leaderboard. Oh, Blue's gone now. Seems like my Lambo is slow at this time of night, though, when there's nobody on the game. Let's see if we can get a race here. Got the Eclipse. I missed my stage. I actually delayed on the tree there. I hesitated. I still got a 13. All right, I guess let's switch it up here. Even though this car is quick, I'm just going to do 20K. See if anyone else is out here. It's really slow in the middle of the week. Yeah, that's right, I wanted to look on Facebook to see if any news. Calling all custom. Oh, they're looking for people to make LE cars. New rides dropped 2 days ago. I don't see any rides. I see a Willys and a Viper. Unless they're talking about LE cars. So they buff the Willys and the Viper, it looks like. See how fast the YouTube tuners get tunes out for those. Usually only takes about a day. Don't see anything yet. Yep, I see the Vipers out. What was the other car? Oh, the Willys. That's it so far, it looks like. See if we see any Vipers or Willys out here. We could try running the Viper. I think I have one. I have Willys, but the only problem with the Willys is that the tires stick out. Let's see if I have a Viper. Should be down here in the bottom of the pile. Got a Willys. Pretty much got to do it like that. The tires stick out. Could try a quick tune on that. Let's see. Where is my Viper? Okay, so I got the black one. It's got the single bar on it. I don't know why. It's probably my only Viper. I think so. Yeah, I'm really getting... My garage space is getting low. If they add cars, I'm going to be in trouble. See, my Viper's already turned up to 246, but if it's been rebuffed, then it'll probably be turned up more. Let's see. thought the Viper already ran 5.5. I'll probably have to change that bar though. Yeah, this looks like this Viper's got more power now. Okay, so let's turn this. We're going to turn this up to maybe 252. I'm going to make these gears a little more normal. Let's see. Around there. Wait. Try it like that for now. Let's turn that off. It's only got 34 on it. Let's see what this does now. Probably have to move the weight back. Because it seems like it's getting out harder. It's got that weird launch. It's probably 5.5, 558. Let's see what that looks like. Let's get that little wheelie. Another 58. The RT is not that good. Another 58. Let's see. So I got more wheelie on that one. Well, Thinking about maybe wrapping this thing up. Pretty dead tonight. Can't really seem to get any races. See if I can put a quick big number on the leaderboard. I am on the leaderboard with a couple of the regulars, so see if anybody gets a 5-3 this time. I haven't really been done better than a 39. So I guess I can mess around with the Viper and the Willies maybe off stream. The Viper seems like it's close. Maybe first gear just needs to be figured out. Looks like this guy doesn't want to race the Lambo. Those are good shifts. 44. Seems like I'm stuck on 44 right now. For some reason. Technically it's 1:30 a.m. even though the stupid fall back makes it 12:30. Thought they were going to get rid of that. This might be the last race here. If we can get a race. Maybe this guy will do some races. Got the no clip Integra. Really shifts on that one. 45. Seem to be stuck in a 44. Try my other car. Okay, this will be the last pass. We'll try Memphis.